gonna be real, I forgot how to unmute myself. I was like sitting there, I was like, do I press transition? No. Do I press the timer button? Like, I don't know what was going on in my head. Hello everybody. My name's Kavel. I don't usually kick these off like this because it's been a day. I kind of forgot how to scream. Yeah, I'm super hyped. It's the Promptathon. We've been waiting for this since the last one right now. And you may be saying, Kavel, why are you so hyped about the Promptathon? Because it is a unique opportunity to force me to draw things, not that I don't want to, but that I'm uncomfortable with. Shout out uncomfortable, right? I'm super excited. I can't wait to get into it, and there's not much else to say. We're gonna hop into our warm-up. I've actually been kind of warming up. I've been mostly just like looking for music and fighting with my thermostat because it does not feel like it's working right now. And yeah, but without any further ado, let's continue our warm-up and then we'll get into it. For those who do not know, the Promptathon is a week-long event for Drawabox where they give you a prompt every single day, usually surrounding some kind of theme. Ah, yikes. Wrong dot, huh? And this theme is, I mean, I don't know yet. Last theme was pet, like your pet. I think we're supposed to depict them outside of that space. Like, you know, yeah, we haven't gotten to that part yet. But like, oh, sorry, yeah, for the comment I made, Oompa Loompas in general, or like the idea of the chocolate factory, aesthetic, not just the factory, right, but the aesthetic, like these weird, strange bending machines, almost Dr. Seuss-like, and everything candy themed. I mean, because ultimately that's his theme. If you just put Willy Wonka, I mean, I'm not gonna say it's not creative, right? But if you just put him in like a 7-Eleven, it would be funny. But like, it's the opportunity, not your opportunity. I'm not ratting on you. I'm ranting, right? It's the opportunity to like have some fun with the idea of Oompa Loompa, right? To really let your creativity run. Like Oompa Loompa is an arms dealer. That's a different job, right? But his guns are made of candy or stuff like that, right? Because otherwise, why not replace it with any character? But yeah, I absolutely love the Promptathon for that. It really pushes your creative limits. Because you could draw what you want to all day. I want to draw mechs. I want to draw robots. I want to draw high fantasy, whatever. But the Promptathon really gives you an opportunity to not only go into those other spheres, and that really uncomfortable nature, but it gives you a chance to also add the extra layer of your own personality to it. My first idea for the drawing today was to make a arms dealer Willy Wonka, where he makes mechs like Pacific Rim style mechs, right, and sells them, and they're made out of candy. But I was like, that I feel not that it seemed too obvious, but I felt like I just didn't vibe with the idea totally, right? And then I got to, I'll talk about it once we're done with the warm-up as a bit of a surprise, but I'm very, very hyped about what we're going to do today. And I was thinking our biggest limiting factor is kind of color. I don't use color a lot. I'm not really knowledgeable about color. I just, you know, I'm a new artist, right? I don't know how it works, and I'm a bit afraid to use it. And I'm not a huge fan of pencils, colored pencils. Because I like to blend. And then you say, well, Kavel, you can blend with colored pencils, and that is true. But I'm thinking like more watercolor, or even some forms of alcohol markers, right? And yeah. So that is the choice we have to make today. If we're going to be doing like black and white, you know, only ink, or we use what little colors we have. I don't want to use my Copic markers that I bought because they're for Italy. Like, come on, what are we doing? I'm saving that for the real show. My ellipses are not really it today, but I don't blame myself because I'm hyped. I'm not focused. Very nice. Yeah, that was actually a pretty decent one. Maybe we just did warm up a tiny bit like that. Also, I'm gonna start pulling. I think what I'm gonna start doing is I'm gonna pull up references of like fruits, to do like organic forms and such. Because like we could do our organic forms all day, but to do intersections with them, specifically what we severely lack in, we put it in our review journal. Is doing like foreshortened. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I already said that. This one I can imagine jumping towards us though, so we can have some fun here, right? And actually, yeah, what we can do is we can... like that, intersects right there. See, I'm not totally a fan of this line now. But how's it going with your drawing? Delano already started before me, so I told him to send me update pictures. I'm very hyped to see what Delano accomplishes. If I remember correctly, Delano, you didn't do the last Promptathon, right? I think because you were in the middle of like exams. If I remember correctly, I could be wrong. Ah, yikes. These weren't supposed to line up anywhere specific, but that kind of worked out, I guess. Okay, that one should have been more down there. Warming up is a weird balance between mechanical warming up and like technical, seeing the forms and all that fun stuff. Can't wait till I go digital one day and like don't have to have a camera. Then again, I've been thinking about investing in a 4K camera. And upgrading the stream from 1080p. I feel like that crispiness makes all the difference. But it does add lag to the chat, even though I kind of suck at looking at chat, so... like Delano will put something in and it'll take me like 2 streams to recognize that he did. Thankfully, he is a patient man. Yeah, I'm kind of just doodling. Let's just have a bit more structured approach, right? To, our warm-up. Yeah, because that was a pretty awful sausage form. Indicator that we need to ghost more. I say that probably every warm-up, I apologize. Also, I've been thinking about making a YouTube short. Now, before you get upset with me, hear me out. I've been wanting to cover just how I do boxes, because that's something I can actually feel like I can confidently tell people how to do. I feel good about boxes, right? Like texture, I'm probably wrong in many aspects. And I still have some refinement of my sausage forms to learn more, right? But boxes, I'd say, are just generally easier, right? I was kind of thinking of connecting these and turning this into a... Oh, wait, let's do that. I was thinking about making a YouTube short covering how I do boxes and how people should do boxes for the 250 box challenge. I don't know what I'm doing here. Real with you guys. That was good. And yeah, if I could fit it in a minute, because I don't want to shorten what I have to say for the sake of appealing to the algorithm per se, right? I want the things on this channel, like I want to be concise. The you know, if it was me personally, I would have made the lesson 2 review video like an hour long. But that's why I worked so long on the script, is because I wanted to be condensed, like only what you needed to hear. Typically one thing that kind of angers me when I hear things on YouTube, angers me in like a bad way, is people kind of just drawing on saying the same thing over and over again. I mean, if you listen to my streams, that's all I do, right? But there's severe value into having quick, good, raw information. And, you know, there's the benefit when you say it in 80 different ways, then there's little room for interpretation. I think in art, it's kind of all about, oh, that should have gone back there. All about interpretation. I could tell you it 50 different ways in art, but ultimately that won't get you to understand it. Just as if I said it once, you may have the same level of understanding. Because art, like really any skill, you could have a teacher drone onto you all day about it, but what really sells it is when you have that aha moment. This is a very poor sausage form. I mean, technically it's true, but it's like it's still somewhat valid, but I just wanted to experiment with putting it higher up there. Let's go wider, why not? Am I going to miss the lesson 3 content for the next week? Yes, but I think we'll live. I'm not happy with this one, but I think that's a reason we should continue doing these. Now, should they be actually like, you know, spheres? Yes. Those were not spheres. Like this is what it should have been, so it's going to look a bit weird. That was not a sphere. Well, skill issue, right? But yeah, so without any further ado, let's crack into the Promptathon. Oh my god, I forgot the name of it. So what we're going to do here actually is we're going to go to this, and I'll tidy it all up for you guys. Hopefully, maybe. There we go. Also, I really like how Uncomfy did the ads for the Drawabox website. We're gonna head over here real quick. So yeah, this is the Drawabox website. Shout out Drawabox, right? So he had to add ads to the side, but he made them fade after a while, and also he made them like personable. You know, he's like, I actually recommend this. I actually like this, stuff like that. But they are cheaper. Caught your smelling mistake. Come on, buddy. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, so such a nerd. I'm sorry. Okay. But yeah, so Willy Wonka's A Change of Industry. That is today's prompt. Welcome to Willy Wonka's Garden of Alfredo Pasta. So basically, the goal of today is to, what is it? Yeah, pick an industry from Mr. Wonka, or Wonka-like of your own making, and put a Wonka-esque spin on it. Wonka-esque being candy, being oh my god, Oompa Loompas. The weird Dr. Seuss looking machinery and stuff like that. Very round, rotund, bending. That's why I said it was a harder art style earlier, because it's very uncanny to me at least, right? I think the Oompa Loompas may be uncanny in general. Just a strange outfit, right? Like green hair, and then, yeah, like what's going on? But, yeah, and then insane inventive takes on the hum and drum, overly complicated and dangerous machinery, unregulated slavery as opposed to regulated slavery of undocumented worker. These are your tools. Now build a business empire. And so, yeah, I did mention earlier, right, that I wanted to do like a very cool mech, and like, you know, you have Wonka, like this is what it here, I guess we could do this over here as an example, right? What you would have, and we're gonna be using, I think, the high-tech C for today. I'm not entirely sure if I want to use my fountain pen. We'll see. Yeah, anyways, going back to this, right? I wanted like the silhouette of Wonka, so you have like the hat, right? It's like much taller than that, right? Like this, almost Kafka-esque, right? Like something like this, and like we're doing the this would all be black, right? But we're going to be drawing the, oh my gosh, I forgot his name, the original actor for Willy Wonka. I looked it up. Gene Wilder. We're going to be doing the Gene Wilder Willy Wonka OG. I guess you can call me old. I don't know. Yeah, so like silhouette of Wonka right here, and he has like the a neck and then you know, nice coat, whatever. Oh, that's really off. Cool. And then this, right? So like silhouette, this would be pure black ink. And then over here you'd have like a couple of like Oompa Loompas talking to each other, right? You know, selling the idea of like foreshortening, one holding like a clipboard or something. And then like off over here you'd have like this giant like mech thing. This is like a rough idea of what I wanted, right? Yeah. I'm just kind of having fun with this, right? Giant mech over here. I'm just kind of having fun with it now, right? Behind them, maybe a cool like tilted down head or something, or like one of those merged head mechs things, and like rafters with like other Oompa Loompas, like one of these. And it would be like candy, something up here. You guys could barely even see that, anyways. But no, we're not gonna be doing that. We're gonna be doing. I was thinking, I was like, okay, yeah, it's funny to do like literally like Oompa Loompa slaves, dangerous machinery. But I just wanted to do something like kind of sweet. Quite literally, it is going to be a garden, or sorry, a like plant shop, but all the plants are candy. That was like my kind of goal. So we'll do like a quick idea page over here. We're going to be doing everything in pencil and then inking it, and then color we'll decide if we want to do later, right? But ultimately, I'd want the perspective to be looking down into the shop. So we'll do this smaller just so I don't have to think as much, right? There would be a like a door back here, and we could make it like more Wonka-esque, as Mr. Uncomfortable stated, right? And then there would be like the actual like main thing. There could be a display case in there, right? And of course, Wonka himself would be standing right here. I'm gonna simplify that with a box for now. Okay, don't that for sure. Right? Someone right here, right? Okay, whatever. I'm critiquing my own, like, they're trying to fix my own things. Anyways, and then over here we'd have lines. We'd have probably like a recess. I don't know. Into the wall a bit. Oh, you thought that was a 2D wall? No, we're fancy, right? This, and then it's the actual wall. And then from here, and this, you wouldn't be able to see that edge, right? That's how things work. And plus this is probably somehow, and then we could probably have like potted plants down here or something. Maybe another table. Rafter, right? We could maybe, if we wanted to, we could like obscure the view with like other things right here. I'm not sure if we'd want to do that, like a bookshelf that hides like this area right here, which would make our life easier. We have like a candy cane mats. We could have either display cases, or we could have a display case here, maybe a little table right here. Not very much in perspective, but you get the gist, right? And then right here, I wanted a window in the middle, yeah. And then kind of go, yeah. So we have this, and then from there, we'd have the beginning of some shelves, maybe. It's rather simple, you know, nothing too crazy is going on here. Watch me regret saying those words, right? We could have some like Wonka-esque, you know, detailing of the furniture and stuff. Trying to think of things very like it's gonna be filled with references to Wonka, but it's gonna be plants. So yeah, I want to look a plant right here. Maybe it has blueberries on it, right? I don't know. Good opportunity for a lesson. What was it? Lesson 3? Yeah, lesson 3 knowledge of plants. So yeah, we could have that. I definitely want like a candy cane rug. So we can start like saying like, oh, candy cane rug. Give him a top hat because I feel like it. This is not the actual drawing. This is like a rough idea of what we want, right? We could have items over here if we didn't have the shelf right there. And these, you know, could follow. So yeah, now it's kind of this is the most difficult part of the drawing, is coming up with stuff that you'd want to do. And they have to be large enough too for like you to get the reference. So another thing, I know candy cane's kind of on the mind right now. But what we could have right here, right, and this would be like smaller, but yeah, is what we could have is like candy cane bamboo, right? Trying to think of other like candies other than candy cane. Very, very original. And so yeah, this would like, I guess it would just have the swirls to it, right? That turned out a lot easier to do than I expected. Trying to think, there's like gingerbread, so we could do like a gingerbread house like right here, I think. Little gingerbread house with gumdrops. You know, stuff like that. I'm kind of more leaning towards the mech now, but who cares, right? Gingerbread house. Candy cane bamboo. Candy cane bamboo. Gumdrops. Where here? Let me just look up the pictures of like Willy Wonka, and we do need more chocolate. Willy Wonka factory. I was gonna like do something with Oompa Loompas involved, but I don't want to draw those. I mean, I don't like drawing people in general, right? I'm not at that point. Yeah, so yeah, of course chocolate. The first thing that comes to mind is like a little chocolate fountain. And that's a larger item, so maybe we could put that right here. And we can literally just have like one of the iconic chocolate fountains. Like go out like this. Or like kind of spray. And like you really want that bend up here, and then we want like this like little, I don't know, chocolate fountain. If you guys have any ideas, please let me know, but this is taking some thinking. I'm seeing a lot of like lollipops going on. Let's also just extend that one more too. Because that's kind of the whole point of this piece, right? Is filling it up with little creative ideas. Oh, licorice something. I mean, these could be licorice, just licorice is hard to draw, but yeah. Licorice, okay. Licorice. How do you spell it? Okay. I almost did 2 C's. Licorice, plant, I guess, just plant. I mean, all these are plants, right? What else? He has a lot of these, like, mushrooms. There's gumdrops. Gumdrops could easily be, like, some kind of foliage up here, like, hanging down. Get it? Gumdrop, right? Sorry, that's so dumb. And we still have to do candy canes, too, but let's do... Okay, we'll do an actual thing to contain it, right? No, sorry, jawbreakers. I realized you guys could barely see that. I'm trying to think of what else. He has just these mushrooms everywhere. I don't understand. I mean, everything's edible, right? Like, that's the joke, or that's the thing. I guess we could start doing references to the movie itself as well, which I feel like I need to rewatch. You know, like the blueberry, the chewing gum girl comes to mind. The elevator, the television shrinking. I can't really remember much more than that. What happens to the kid who yells a lot? Oh yeah, he just drowns. He just straight up, that kid's gone, right? Yeah. Oh, I think Delano might have sent me an update picture. Oh no, this is not that. What in the world? Oh goodness, anyways. Yeah, there's these candy cane things, so we already have 2 candy cane things in here though. There's more candy than this. Ah. Well, whatever, let's do like some lollipops. We can do like a container right here of just lollipops. I'm gonna Google more ideas. Lollipops. By the second this idea gets harder and harder, but let us remain. Oh my gosh, I'm Googling. It's remember that fake like Willy Wonka's Wonderland that happened in, where was it? Yeah, in the UK. Where like they just scammed a bunch of people. Ooh, gummy bears. Okay. I don't even know how to draw a gummy bear, but I don't know how to turn that into a plant. We could probably make I mean, making these bigger too would help, but we're gonna need a really fine pen for this. That's why I'm like, here, let me pull out the just hit my mic. Like, while I like this pen, I'm not sure if it's capable of doing those kind of lines. It is just thicker. I mean, a lighter line would still do it, but it's still comparable to my 5mm. This is a medium pen, right? But yeah, we'd see. I did buy a new pen and it was supposed to come yesterday so I could have it for today, but that was impossible. And there's just lollipops everywhere. There's nothing saying we can't repeat lollipops, right? We'll put the TV here. Willy Wonka TV. Oh yeah, we'll have like the little, or the giant camera. That's what I was more thinking of, like right here. There's a little podium next to it, and won't forget that. Like a general little doodle of it. That thing back there too. Podium. And has the tripod. The other issue is I don't have that large of a camera. What is it called? Canvas. That's the C word I was looking for. I don't have that large of a canvas to work with. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. I don't remember the other scenes. We do have the Willy Wonka blueberry, or the blueberry girl, blue scene, which itself is probably one of the most uncanny parts of the movie. It's just the bubblegum, right? So I mean, we could sell the bubblegum from the movie. I don't know how to turn that into a plant though. Because at the current moment, it is just, yeah. This is supposed to be like a pseudo security cam. I think that's the joke. We could put the boat somewhere. You do need like fertilizer, so instead of that, it could be like a packet. It could just be a packet of sugar instead of fertilizer. You're gonna need tools, right, too? What are some like candy making tools? Candy making tools. I don't know if there's like really truly any iconic candy making tools. Didn't it, like one of the Oompa Loompas have like a tool to fish the kids out of the thing? Am I remembering that correctly? Willy Wonka scenes. I'm gonna just put scenes. Oh, that's probably gonna bring up the new one. Okay, it brings up the original one. Good to see. Or like there's 3 different versions at this point, right? Technically 2 of the same, and then yeah. There is just those candy cane things, so we'll do another candy cane. And it, yeah, it just goes out like this and kind of curls at us, right? They do have like little offshoots as well, but those look a bit devious. A bit scary, right? I see, that just looks scary. Maybe less offshoots, but more of that. And then, yeah, we'd like definitely add. And maybe we could add these annotations to the actual thing. But hey, it's worth a shot, right? And we could definitely put like sugar on that. Do more. There are literally just those flowers everywhere, like the candy flowers everywhere. I'm seeing from the movie. I do want to make the center of the like thing, like what you see first, to be Wonka, and then you like slowly. I want it to be one of those things where you slowly pick up that, oh wait, there's like candy thing, like you think it's plants at first. So maybe we could have like a hanging plant too. Yeah. It's supposed to be like a smaller degree, right? Yeah, like this. There we go. And then from there we can have like a plant of some sort. Tilting my paper is kind of making me ruin the perspective. We could have the boat. We could have the Willy Wonka boat. Willy Wonka boat. Boat. As a reference. Here we go. Very fancy looking boat. We could put it down here. And it goes like this. It's one of those, I don't even know what to call it, boats, but it's there. There's a boat indeed. Oh, is that a hole for a wheel? I just realized I'm like kind of copying the thing. Interesting. You have like this, then you have the canopy. It's just something of the sort. Very eloquent. No, I just realized. And then you have the wheel in the back. It goes round and round. For Doodle, I'm taking this rather seriously. Okay. Wonka. Boat. We could, what's like a plan, like gardening supplies for Wonka, right? Like, like the word refractory but like that has absolutely nothing to do with this. What's like another name for a plant store? Garden center, nursery. Willy Wonka's chocolate nursery. I feel like I'm gonna spell that wrong. I'm a nursery. There, cool. I swear, guys, it's just because I'm on stream. I'm nervous about spelling things wrong. I promise. I'm not bad at spelling. I promise, guys. Please believe me. Cool. So yeah, we have the Willy Wonka boat. I'll pop that into my... I'm saving all these to PR right now. Also, for those who don't know, if anybody is still here, I would doubt it. Oh, someone is still here. Thank you very much for remaining. I take these Promptathon streams. They go wild. So, if you want to just chill or whatever, because we're gonna be here for a minute, right? Feel free to. I'm not gonna hold you here, right? Even I'm acknowledging how boring this could be. But yeah, let's see what else. What else is there to Willy Wonka? What other candies are there? There's ice cream. I don't think there's ever ice cream explicitly mentioned. And I do think we now need some more like a candy over here. I mean, that could be obstructive if we draw it large enough, but I don't think that's a great idea to do that. I mean, we have to have a chocolate bar, right? I think, yeah, and I think if we have like shop name, I guess, yeah. Now let's also be careful, or not be careful, just acknowledge that why would a store have its name on the inside? You already know what store you're walking into. I mean, some probably do, but you know, you don't walk into Apple and actually see the Apple logo everywhere, and Nike, all that stuff. So yeah, I guess. Still, let's see, what else is there? For the chocolate bars, I guess what we could do is on the table down here, we could have another... I hate doing so many boxes, but we could have another... there we go. Another one full of chocolate bars. Yeah, we'd have to sell that, but yeah, chocolate bars. It's a box of chocolate bars. Trying to think of what else we're gonna add here. See, this is why we had to sketch it out before, because there's just so much going on. I mean, the tickets are obligatory, right? We need the tickets somewhere. Oh my gosh, the little teacup plants. Because those are actually plants. I'm not sure where we'd put them. We could put them like right here, I guess. And that's probably marks the last of it. And we can have like a little dish for it instead. And yeah, it's the little teacup plants. No, I'm not drawing all that because this is just a rough sketch, right? Okay, what else would be sold at a gardening store? What would be under here? What would be in the display case? What would you want to display? Gardening. There are a lot of pots. Oh my gosh, there's I mean, we could have generic gardening things, so like, or this could just be flat, no display case, which I think would be better, and we could just add like a little texture to that or something. And then like right here we can have the little pitcher of water, right, or the oh my gosh, where is it? The water thing, right? Who knew gardening stores, Googling gardening stores was a good idea. And maybe, oh yeah, we don't have one for this because we already have our licorice plant down here. Technically, it could be candy grass, which would be funny, but I'm trying to think. In the more modern one, the 2005 one, there's like those mushroom trees, which are interesting. So maybe we could turn this into... This is a licorice plant. And this is a mushroom instead. Yeah, okay. I like that. And from there, I think we're ready to begin, everybody. We have a lot that we want to do. So actually, I'm going to take a quick break, everybody. I'll be right back. And we're going to hit this hard. I'm very excited. We also have to be careful, though. I don't want to burn myself out day 1 of the Promptathon. But yeah, okay. Be right back. And we're back. So, without any further ado, let's start constructing some fun stuff. We haven't finished that one drawing on one of these pages, so we do have to do that sometime. Maybe in my own time or something of the sort. I don't know, but we'll figure it out, right? And my main goal for this is when we ink it, I want very solid, controlled lines. Not necessarily like they could be wiggly. I do kind of like that vibe, but I want control. That's basically the main thing I want. So without any further ado. I really have a good backing. There we go. Oh my gosh, all of our paper everywhere. My desk is gonna get messy. I've already kind of come to that conclusion. Where did I put the other one? Oh my gosh. Okay, here we go. So yeah, it'd either be, yeah, because it could be a very vertical piece, so I'm okay with that. And we could start right here, and then gonna go out, and then up. So we would want to start lower down here because we're gonna be taking up kind of this space. Let's pull out a pencil. And oh my gosh, you'd think I have all my materials out and ready for me, but I'm just but a lazy streamer. Yep. Cool. Well, I don't want to over sharpen, so here we are. So yeah, let's get started. Very glad that we had a general outline for what we wanted to do. I do want it to be longer than this way than it is over here. The less it is in the middle, the harder it is for us to kind of convey that, or fit everything in, sorry. Do that. Doesn't need to be super foreshortened. And these other marks that just come on the page, I think that was it. That messed me up. Good start. Like it. I forgot for these 50% streams though, you guys can barely see what I'm doing, so you just have to trust me that I'm constructing everything. Hopefully with good technique. So I'm actually going to recess it back here, right? Because we don't have much room over here, so I don't want to have to move things forward and lose more of that, right? Then I'm just going to kind of let things fade off vertically, right? Like I don't really have a set height. I'm not going to connect the ceiling. Okay, those both suck though. Hard to stay vertical. Equidistant from here to here. Especially when I can't see the dots I'm putting down. Yeah, something like that. There's no perfection here. Cool. Let's see, we want our table. We'll leave some room over here. More perspective here that I'm not really having the patience for, if I'm gonna be honest. Now we gotta... Man, I'm already getting... Dang. Oh yeah, we should probably set a timer. I mean, at the end of the day, we're gonna do as much as we want, but it's good to have it like, hey, let's have an hour, you know. No way has it already been an hour. What? Because YouTube tries to cut me off whenever I've been streaming for about an hour. Oh my god, it's already been an hour? That's insane. Maybe a bit isometric. Very minimal space, so we'll extrude it forwards. Fun. We're losing room. But hey, I think everything being a bit more dense is okay. Now, I'm not sure about you guys. I made this one actually very foreshortened, now that I notice. Like, you can see a lot more of the floor. Well, I don't think that's a bad thing. That just means over here we need to make everything a bit taller than we were doing in comparison there. But this actually gives us a cool opportunity to add that kind of trim to the table. It's okay, it works out. It'll be a bit messier, but I think that's completely fine. Something of the sort. We could add him behind there. I'm not too worried about that just yet, though. That needs to be aimed down a bit. And we're going to go into the wall, kind of following this. And we don't want to be that deep. Cool. It's a bit frayed right there, but that's okay. Probably could have done this a bit smoother, right? But we don't have all the time in the world, so. Here's the problem now, like, depending on the height of this, probably should have started with Wonka and then gone after that, because now we have the very sad reality that we draw him shorter, then everything looks giant. But like, this is now at the right placement. Like now, yeah, look at that. That's not big enough. But now if we draw him too tall, or like the head too small and too tall, then he's like way too tall and everything's, yeah, like I said, too big. Does a balance exist? I believe so. Do we have to kind of get creative? Yes. Not really sure how I want to do it. I guess we could do just a box a bit. See, that seems too low. I feel like a table be a bit lower than that. I think that's pretty good. Let's just a bit more to the side profile now. Yep, there we go. So that's Mr. Wonka. And now, yeah, we'll kind of go over here and shrink the room a bit. We can add our door behind him. There we go. Have our display case down here. I'm not too worried about that. Yeah, I'm just trying to think of the physical things that we need to worry about first. So like the shelf right here. That would go in front of his face, so we'd have to move it down here a bit. Over and away. Yeah, kind of copying that. BP. Ooh, very cool. Yeah, we could add depth to these, but I'm more worried just about establishing a plane first and then doing everything after that. Here we did our little cross, or even like right here. Let's say this center is about right here-ish. Keeping in mind Wonka's scale. Don't really need our window being too large, don't we? Go. Like I'm using my wrist too much though. Cool. Our window established. Kind of going, you know, from most basic to least. Here's one of the harder parts. It's not only establishing these shelves, like I want the top shelf to probably be like right here, right? Is that too high? That's way too high. Gonna look back at Wonka for reference. So top shelf will be right here. Because this is already crazy high, now that I think about it. So I guess we could drop it if we really need to. It's a bit of a different vibe than I was thinking for the entire thing, but... Go. Now we can add that trim over here to sell that idea. Yeah, now it's a bit more manageable and we'll need to bring... Oh. bit too much. There we go. Okay. And then over here, shelf 1, shelf 2. Add this to help me. Shelf 3. Now a lot of these will overlap each other. So yeah. Okay, we're not going to go all the way actually. Cool. There's 3 shelves. Then we have these over here. There's only a small gap, so that means this is just a bit off center. IMO. We'll cut this off a bit. Cool. About right there. Cool. This. What we can do is we can actually extend these over here as well. Okay. That's a bit off, I think. Something ain't right there, but I think we're okay. And actually what we may do, we could add like a slight like draft or to this. I don't even know what to call it. Oh, we are missing the pot that we were gonna put there, but I think that's okay for now. Less is more. That's what we'll tell ourselves. Cool. Very nice. Liking the construction. We're being steady with it. I'm glad we haven't rushed or anything yet. I'm surprised we're already an hour in and I haven't done that. We'll worry about trimming stuff later. Cool. And then let's see, after that, we have the table that's right here. Which I'm actually going to send kind of outside of our isometric zone. Maybe a bit. Yeah, that's a bit too off. Yeah, now the height of this will kind of determine where it lays in the room. So what we can do is if we want to like give it that, ground it in reality, unquote. We are losing our perspective a bit just because I'm not being very tedious with my line work or just checking perspective. Yeah, something just feels wrong right there. I couldn't tell you what though. Was this kind of more, I mean, it was supposed to be isometric, but it ended up being very foreshortened on some ends, like kind of like right here, just because of the failure, like my own failure. I'm trying to keep everything pretty consistent. But that's no biggie, right? Could add shadow under there if we want, I don't know. No artist. Wait. But yeah, these are the main lines that kind of construct everything. So as long as we're continuously parallel to those, we form an isometric view. I guess that one was pretty good, so I think it's this line that's causing me issues. Yeah, look at that. It should needs to be like that. I mean, I've been meaning to buy like one of those tiny erasers. It's almost like a pin. I think this is my sign. Every day I yearn for the ability to undo in digital, but digital also comes with just so much more, you know? A lot to learn. So we take it one step at a time. We have that, we have our rug. Oh. We have, I guess this could be the wall. I mean, we were going to do a kind of an extension. What we could do is like get really close and cover a lot of the drawing, or at least do like this kind of. We could start a little workers bay thing, like where you like go into the back of the shop. The lines are getting a bit messy, which means we may be losing focus. We'll see. What I'm going to do here, be a bookcase. We can make this rug bigger now. We move that wall kind of away. Actually, this is like makes it look really big, isn't it? Like really far away. How do we fix that? Its height. Cool. Now let's construct Wonka a bit more, and then call it that, like ink it and start adding our things in one by one from the foreground to the yeah. So Willy Wonka, I have a reference pulled up of him. This is probably the weirdest stream, like out of context, and I apologize. The world's smallest thing. Yeah, I put in some like helpful references. But yeah, we're doing this Willy Wonka. The, oh my god, I forgot his name again. I feel like awful. Gene Wilder. Gene Wilder. I remembered it before I had to look it up. Gene Wilder, Willy Wonka. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I lost it. Okay, cool. So, yeah, simple hat, right? Hat's gonna be an ellipse around the head. And the fact that you can't see his head kind of makes it a bit scary. I'm not gonna lie. There's eyes. Did I say head? I meant eyes, sorry. Been me speaking a lot recently. And it's definitely a taller hat. Smaller degree, taller hat. pair, right? Collar's gonna go like right here of his white shirt. Of the bow. Looks a bit like a butterfly from here. We need to do that. Kind of have like this part down here. And we have the bigger part of the coat, which travels around and then goes this, and then we have small, and then it gets larger. Remember, it travels around his body, so it's not like we don't need to be that far out with the shell. The shoulder. Now the fact that he isn't really doing anything with his arms, kind of, yeah, I was kind of like imagining him holding a cane or something. Hat too big. Who's that one dude on YouTube who like on here who like draws I kept drawing the witch but like bigger hats. I loved it so much. That's a bit better. Okay, cool. We can have our sign up here. We'll make this the roof. And trim to our sign. It'd be interesting trying to fit like Willy Wonka's chocolate nursery up here, but we'll figure it out. Somehow. Cool. So yeah, now we can start drawing in some of our ideas. So we have like our mushroom right here. Wait, mushrooms? We know how to draw those. And do that. We can extend the stem down here even though it disobeys our construction. But I'm above the rules because I'm awesome like that. We have our circle. That's going to be quite scary to draw. We can actually draw some like frayed ends on it if we want. Draw, not drawl. Sorry. I'm going to move the display case to down here. Cool. We're going to add the box of chocolates right here. Or we can move that somewhere and then put like more plant-like thing. Because yeah, this can be kind of like the first thing you see. Or one of the first, right? So like selling that it's a plant is quite important. I feel like this needs to be more tilted downwards. Cool. Nice, nice. Yep. So seeming more full already. So yeah, I was like, where's my reference? I realized we have like the rough sketch over here, right? So we have that, we have the candy cane, we have the gingerbread house that we need to add over here. Gingerbread birdhouse, because people sell birdhouses, right? nose hangs over just a bit. Can do that. Yep. We're gonna have our cup over here. Our cup or pot, sorry. Whatever it may be. The thing that hold the plant. Cool, cool. We're gonna have other pot over here. This one's I'm not sure if I said it or not. I'd like the idea of it being a bit more rounded. Like this. There we go. We have our bamboo down here that I'm gonna move it down here because it didn't really have much room over there to thrive. Our pitcher. Go. I'm gonna move the sack of sand, the sugar, right here. So that's the bottom, like, little thing. We could actually turn this into a bit of a sausage form. Let's do that. It's gonna lean there. Like that. Sugar. Oh, I need more candy ideas, everybody. We'll do the lollipops right here. How about that? Lollipops go right here. And that means over here we'll swap that for the box of chocolates. It'll be really hard because it's be so small. I'm not drawing in the plants in just yet because I don't think that's the purpose of the pencil. Mine's just like to lay out the framework. Let me be successful here. Oh wait, I'm not even sure if I want to put my candy cane bamboo right there because we're gonna have our thing right here. We go in like that. Serve more of this into just make it thicker. So yeah, we'll have to decide what we do right there with that candy cane one. We could move it up a level. We're gonna put our ship down here. I don't think I need to worry about it too much just yet. Yeah, let's start just writing out what we want right here. It's gonna be Willy Wonka's Plant Nursery. Oh my gosh, can't even say it properly. Hey, Willy. Chocolate Nursery. It's supposed to be Chocolate Nursery, guys. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we'll need to move Willy Wonka's a bit to the side, or just the entire thing. Something of the sort. I'm gonna leave it a bit erased. Just so I'll have a general sense, right, of how big it is. We have our little camera right here. So what I'm going to do. Not going to draw through my forms on this, I've decided, because then it would just be a bit too distracting. Maybe We could put like a toothpaste meme in here as well. The toothpaste machine. Not sure how, but we could manage. Yeah, I was thinking about doing that like enamel on there, but we were gonna put the licorice plant and the ceiling thing. We still could. Just I kind of like the overhang that we have going here, and like limiting the space to that makes it seem smaller. We could just add boxes, which are boring, but it wouldn't kind of sell the idea. I'd say more pots. We'll figure out what to do with them. We could have just the same thing too, yeah. It's not a complete sin. I mean, it's a bit uncreative, but... Plants made of candy. There's cotton candy. That is an option too. Oh, gummy bears. We never did our gummy bear. We could do like a group of gummy bears right here, and like they have the like little legs and the nose and the head. The silhouette, the head, I think is what's going to celebrate. Or a tea plant too. Cool. Our window. I know I said detailing for later, but I just want to kind of get general idea down for what I want. This line needs to be as straight as possible before entering that curve. I think we could just do a simple... Actually, yeah, so we'll do this. Pain window. It's causing pain because it's circular. Smaller mid part too. I don't really want... We'll do construction lines for that. Cool. Just make sure that's all good once we hit it, right? Cool. And then yeah, our teacup plant. Can't believe we're good. I was so hyped about that one. We'll put it right here. Make it a bit smaller. Actually, I kind of want the bookshelf to cut it off, but that's whatever. Cool. We have our boat. Okay, let's see. So, bottom of the boat. I'm just gonna focus on like this for right now. This is the canopy. Then we can start worrying about going back. Of the sort. Very nice. Cool, what else? Okay, let's... try to have like a strategy to this. So yeah, if we just did this with the rates accelerating with the curve as it goes out like that, right? Actually, I'm gonna divide it in even to more. Okay, we're kind of losing it here, so we're just gonna do our best. How's it looking so far? Really lacking in perspective, but I think it's okay for now. Weirdly enough, when I grew up, I wanted to be an architect. And I was decent at building sketches and stuff. And that's the last thing I want to do. Oh, there's no curl at the end. It's just kind of that's kind of curling a bit too much. We can, I mean, it's not inked yet, right? We could figure it out. Yeah, here, let me look up like a peppermint swirl. There we go. Yeah, this is kind of the pattern we want to go for. Don't stare at it too long though. Okay, I think we're ready to ink. Let's do it. So yeah, we're gonna start with the foreground and then go into the background. A bit scared, not gonna lie, but we're gonna try our best. I almost want to use a more powerful ink for this. Reconnection successful. Welcome back, everybody. Sorry about that. Seems my internet has just been wanting to go out every night at a certain time or something like that. I don't know. Yeah, I'm actually gonna do like a bit of a thing around this face. There we go. And then go a bit in more. Cool. And then yeah, sometimes they do have that like thinner part, but I'm not going to go there just yet. That could be for later. Let's keep it simple. All right, we're just inking. You can tell my main goal for this one is just to really think about what I'm doing before, and actually we probably shouldn't have started. Ironic, right? I just talked about, let's think about what we're doing. I probably shouldn't have started with that line, but I'm gonna make it work. I'll tell you guys why. Because I want to add the lollipops here, right? And I wish I had a better frame, like where I wanted to draw these. So what we're gonna do. Oh. Now in here, we know the line's gonna be right there, so we're just gonna start adding lollipops. Was that one off? Yes. Oops. Should have started more over here, whoops. Now we can start doing a lot of ones cut off. Looks pretty solid. Oh, this is a very high quality image of a trowel. Well, okay. Yeah, let's add a trowel. So I'm imagining. I guess it's way too big. Let's go like this. It has the welds. It goes up and back here like this. And we have the handle, which starts about right here and expands. I think it's smaller. Yeah, I feel like it needs to go back a bit more too. There we go. Wait, why would the handle be facing away? From the side of the, you know, like why would they place it like that? That was just me because I doing that because like I thought it would be, or I mean it was kind of easier for me to draw, but now that I've drawn it, I kind of see it better. So there we go. I feel like the trial is going to be too small, but let's go. Okay. There, didn't want to make it too sharp. There we go. Cool. Virtual. We can add like a finish the walls right there. Make it look like it's grown in something. We could add some. Don't want to do too much detail. Actually, yeah, let's calm down with that for now. Let's continue with our table. Okay, I'm not going to double up on lines because I feel like it makes, with the high-tech C, it looks a bit, it's okay to have wobbly lines with the high-tech C, I think. I mean, it's a 4mm, you're going to have them, right? But I think when like you overlap lines, or like even, it was somewhere in here, like I crossed one, and you could just feel it. So I don't want to really continue doing that. But like, watch, whenever you do stuff like this though, like explicitly outline it, I think that's a bit better. Now do it a bit more controlled, and like I said, we shouldn't be doing detail right now, even though I just did. So let's calm down. Okay, let's, next thing, I guess is the mat. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna rotate it a bit. We're gonna start with the ellipse. And then we'll do our thing. Let's look back at this pattern. Yeah, because it kind of like it starts and then goes off, just so this and then goes off. This and then just goes off. This and then just goes off. This off. Yeah, that was pretty awful. But what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna add little knots to each of these because I think that'd be kind of cute, and then we'll work it from there. Yeah, we can. I'm adding this detail now because I know I'll forget about it later. Forget about it. Sorry, I'm not sure if my mic picked it up, but I said it in an accident. I felt like I just had to reciprocate. What we can do on the edges. Won't really do it right there, but like these, when it's getting closer to us, that was a bit excessive. Oops. We'll reinforce it a bit. Yeah, those lines were too straight. I don't think that was. Oh. Have been smaller. I don't think that was the right pattern to follow. Oh, that happened. Cool. Now I guess it's safe to do the table. I'm gonna stop right here. Here. We'll do. Now we'll worry about detail in a bit, and then right here I'm gonna just do a bit of an overhang. Some crazy, goofy, and silly like that. At work the other day, and let's just say my silliness was not reciprocated, and or my goofiness. Such is the life of a clown. Cool. Oh, hey, whoa. I think we're okay, but I'm back. Did I miss it? Question mark. I went out to talk to a friend. No, you did not. Thankfully, I hope your talk with your friend went well. We're now inking our little thing. Not happy with the mat. It's a bit off, but I think if I colored in every other one, it would kind of sell the idea. How's your drawing going? Hopefully it's going well. Oh my gosh. Sorry, okay. I'm listening to Zelda music right now. I love Cass, and I love Cass's theme so much. I know how to play it on piano. I probably will never forget it. Almost all of it. I don't know the ending, the very ending, the Hyrulean part. Like the motif. I knew it for like a day. Gotta crunch it for an hour. Yes, sir. Gonna get it done though. I believe in you, Delano. Oh my god, I love Cass and Cass's theme. It's so romantic. I love like romantic, not like as in love or like love romance, but just the idea of like romanticism. And I'd definitely consider the just the swing to his song, and also it's an accordion by like a traveling musician, right? Like just the concept. I absolutely adore it. Anyways, enough of me fawning for a fictional bird and his music. But you know, absolutely, I love to hear Cass's theme. If it ever gets to the point where people are meeting me in public, there's like a public piano. I don't know. This is a very specific scenario. Force me to play it because I will remember it. I'm gonna double up on this line. Kind of feel like it, I guess. Yeah, there's that difference right there, but it's okay. Sorry, I was too busy thinking of Cass. Yeah, let's do our teacup things. I think yeah, because that's in the foreground. So we have teacup here. Oh man, I love the high-tech. See, look how small that was. You can't even see it. I didn't draw the teacup before the plate, the platter. Yeah, start with the ellipse, go down with the contour, do the handle, do the plate. Cool. Those are teacups, and then what we're gonna do is we'll do the lines for them. So like this. Like Cav, you just had a whole rant about waiting to add detail. Yeah, but this is in the foreground. I'm defensive tonight, I apologize. Trying to defend my reasoning for my art. Why can't it just be spontaneous and fun, huh? I doubled up a line there, right there. See, that's what happens. It doesn't look good when you double up like that uncontrollably. Add some dirt in there. Wait for... I mean, it probably doesn't need more texture, but I think we're good for now. We'll do our little camera thing. Move it up a bit. It's dangerous working without the construction. Cool. It's a little shrinking camera. Maybe one day, guys, I'll start making music. I'm not as passionate about it, or making it. I mean, I love music so much, but I'm not, like, making it. I'm not as passionate as about just, like, enjoying it, right? But maybe it's out there for me. Who knows? I hope this channel will see days like that, where I'll expand beyond art. No, I mean, I'm sticking with art as like a permanent hobby. It's kind of weird to think about, like, I'm going to be doing this for the rest of my life. It's like, I've imagined my calisthenics and my exercise journey as like, when I'm old enough, I'll probably stop. But then again, I do want to be active when I'm older. You know, I mean, it's just good for you, right? It's healthy, it's safe. Same thing with like programming and making stuff. I'm going to die making things, right? Just art being like literally, I'm a 1-year-old artist. I am a brand new artist, and the concept that like this is now going to be the rest of my life is something that's almost hard to fathom. Yet at the same time, I am like so unbelievably happy that that's the case. That I found something I can enjoy so deeply all the time, and has brought me like besides just enjoying it, right? It has just brought me joy. From the people I've met, the amazing people, to stuff like that. Oh, that needs to be round. Oops. Yeah, like right here. Chocolate fountain, right? Looks very square. Whoops. Yeah, thank you so much. One day see Delano's manga. Maybe multiple. What's the plural of manga? Is it just like manga again? Yeah, I would assume so. To see him finish that, to see Rise design 1 million Gundam and Transformers. See all the people I've met in stream and stuff like that. Accomplish what they've been working so hard for. It's just a very, like, literally today I was working on a programming project. I returned to it because, like, after my lesson 2 video, I just told myself I would go back to my programming projects for a bit to make sure I don't get rusty, which is definitely not possible given how much I code all the time. But anyways, I was like having a really rough patch today, working on something. I was just really tired. It wasn't even that I couldn't solve it. It was just I was tired. And literally in those moments, I just think about Drawabox, my friends, and all that. I know it's kind of cringy and almost sounds fake for me to say it, but thinking about like the cumulative time that everyone spends on their art, not only Drawabox but in the world, and all their personal projects. Not that I should be like, oh, I have to be as good as them. It's more of a, these people are realizing their dreams, and that must feel amazing. So I'll follow them. And as a person who's like seen bits and pieces of what I've always wanted happen, from making a YouTube channel where I can do stuff like this to you know, having awesome programming projects. Like, I know it sounds nerdy, and having just those events, those moments with friends. Oh my god, it's so awesome. Can't wait to see more of it. I mean, Delano and I said we are going to sign each other's sketchbooks one day. That's going to happen. Now, I want to up the ante. I want to say he's only allowed to travel if I buy him the plane ticket with huge streamer money. You know. Okay, let's get to the Wonka. This part I'm very scared about, but we'll do it. Actually, we'll do the table now. Yep. So Wonka. Faces are so hard, but we're gonna do that. So what we'll do, his face is a bit large in this, but so what we're gonna do is, I guess we'll start with the hat. The hat is obscenely large here, so I'm actually gonna shrink it a bit. It has that band around it. I'm gonna hold off on the face because I'm scared of it. Cool. Let's do the collar, which forms a sharp V around the neck. And we have our bow. And the suit. One day on the channel, I want to have guests here. Of course, one of the first guests will be Ryza or Delano and or, right? But like people like, oh my gosh, if we got like Scott Christian Sava on here, is that the I was, yeah, Scott Christian Sava. If we got like Scott Christian Sava on here, or I'm trying to think of other artists like who are on YouTube, like on YouTube, not just that I've seen on Instagram. Chroma Momo would be fun, but I feel like I hopefully Mr. Sava, I'm gonna call him Mr. Sava because like Scott I feel like is too informal. Like he's awesome and I love him and he seems so personable. Meanwhile, like Chroma Momo, like I feel would scare me. I'd feel too intimidated. Not that like either of them are bad artists or anything, right? Like they are so great and I respect them so much for both their art and their mentality about art, but I don't know. Sava, Mr. Sava gives me like dad vibes, right? I guess, or like that cool art uncle, right? Like something like that. Meanwhile, Chroma Momo just is like, oh my god, like if I met like Kim Jong-ji, rest in peace, like 20 times how I'd feel like meeting Kim Jong-ji, like the absolute stress. I would probably not pass out. That's a bit exaggerative, right? But like the pure just stress I would feel to like see someone I respect that much. I would freak out. Yeah. No. I'm so tempted to add a line to correct that right there, but we're gonna leave it alone, right? Yeah, those the greats, the actual greats, period. Okay, we have our candy bamboo up here, which we're gonna do by starting right here, and this just kind of goes in like that. There we go. And we have the candy cane things, which can kind of indicate form, right? I want to kind of add like a rim around the canvas. There we go. Or heck, just people who are like masters of their own fields, respectively. Heck, if I have like the physics professors that are respected so much on here. Which sounds weird. Oh wait, there's like candies on this, right? It's like this. Gumdrops. And there's like, yeah, little gumdrops here. Tables are always very scary to draw. Because you can like put that one line in the wrong place and make it like non-Euclidean in that instant, right? I think once we hit... Sorry, I'm just thinking of all the ideas of what this channel could do. If we ever hit like... That's the thing, like, if we ever did a donation stream, I would want to ensure that, like, people would be here to donate to it, right? Because, like, we could start a channel thing, but I don't post videos enough Or maybe I'll time it with me posting a video to ensure that like it would get attention. Because I don't want to just start a donation thing to act. No, I want to ensure that like our effort for those donations are met. Not starting a donation just to make not help people. Come on, we're gonna go crazy with it. But, you know, like 1,000 subscribers. I think I don't know because like it's a viewership thing, right? I'll definitely try to kick it off the best I can. My crazy streamer money. You know what? If we ever had Germa on here, I'll do. If I have Germa on the stream, I'll do a face reveal. Instant. I don't care. That's so easy. If I ever had Germa to draw with me, on the stream, the real Germa, but we somehow pulled him out of retirement, or streaming retirement, right? Because he's still working with Ludwig now. And convinced him, hey, you need to stream with this guy named Kavel. I'll do it. I mean, face reveal isn't even that huge. If we got Germa on here, I think that would be worth well more than like a face reveal. What am I saying? But hey, let's try to get Germa on here. Okay, sugar S U G S U E A R. Yeah, let's worry about details later. Just kidding. Haha. Okay, that's enough. Yeah, I mean, that's an easy thing to say. German comes here, I'll do a face reveal. Yeah, easy, dude. What are some more? The fact that we haven't done candy, I mean, we have enough candy canes. That's candy cane, that's candy cane. We're doing the gumdrops. I feel we just need more candy. What if I just looked up candy plant ideas? There's Starburst. Delano, if you're in chat, do you have a favorite, or if anybody's in chat, if you have a favorite candy, let me know. Because I would love to add it here. We could add some candy corn somewhere. Oh my god, if it was like a food store, I'd do the candy cane like, oh my gosh, what is it, like little rice things? I've always wanted to try those so bad. What's it called? Japanese rice. Fuzzy peaches with wheat. Oh, here we go. Onigiri. Oh, it's onigiri. Okay, cool. Fuzzy peach. Fuzzy peaches. I've never heard of that. Interesting. Okay. They're little multicolored sour things. Okay. Fuzzy peach cocktail. Okay. Okay, Delano. I see how you roll. Trying to think of how we turn these into a little thing, because we could be boring and we could turn it into a peach tree with that, or we could do something really fun with it. I don't know what that is yet, but let's do some onigiri candy corn right here. That did not turn out as well as I thought it would, but who cares? Fuzzy peaches. We could put the fuzzy peaches right here next to the gumdrops. And for because it will just look like the gumdrops unless we do leaves with it. So we'll have to do leaves with it. I think that's a thank you for the idea, Delano. What did I put right here? I do need the bamboo. Do like a tiny bamboo. I have a lucky bamboo that I used to have in my apartment. I took it home because I got sick and I felt bad letting it get that way. It had mites. Actually, it looks like it's doing well, but I think my parents put it too close to the window. I got to any percent my drawing. Hey, don't worry about it, man. Right? Got time. Yeah, how much time do we have? You have 6 hours. You got it, man. Unless you have like somewhere to be. Yeah, patience is a virtue. Oh, I shouldn't have had a line there because now it makes that look weird. Okay. Oh, I have work tomorrow. Soon we'll be in a different country, meeting people, tasting foods I did not even know imaginable. Seeing sights and things, having experiences beyond I considered possible. After that, we'll turn here to an awesome video about... Wait, I thought it ended at 12. For me, it says submit this prompt in the next 6 hours and 29 minutes to earn a unique avatar. So very well could, who knows? We'll add our little chocolates down here. Yours says 4. Oh, maybe it is. That's very interesting if it is, but that's also super smart because not everyone wakes up at the same time. So that would give people, that makes tons of sense. Because that means, yeah, for me, it probably started later. But hey, I'd say you probably have it in 4 hours, hopefully. Watch Delano secretly cooking up something fierce. Awesome. The little gummy bears. This. Leg. And. Now, here, head, body, I'm chunky, goofy little eyes. I love it so much. You guys can't even see, like, I'm so mad with how this turned out, but I'm pretty sure we can salvage it. The mat in the center. I'm gonna do this to that. Thanks. I'm gonna do it to every other one for now. Oh my gosh, my eyes just like glitched. I don't know what that was, but it kind of scared me. Okay. It, like just twitched almost. I don't know. It's not. Oh my gosh, it's not even 1, 2. That. Okay, no, we can still make it work. Oh yeah, that means we just have to go like this for all of them. Wow, we didn't even plan that. Like that could have gone so horribly. Worst case, we have to add 1, but that's okay. Well, that's something I never thought about logistically with the drawing, but hey. Cool. Let's add this leg over here. We have to return to the plans. I'm just holding off for a second. Cool. Did we do a plant? Let's do a plant. The plant? Is it like this? There we go. Oh, we should have added room for the plant. Didn't think about it. I was just so plant pilled that I went for it. Do. Yep, let's add our gumdrops. Or jawbreaker, sorry. Okay, so yeah, let's do our little peach things. So peach, yeah, let's do our, there we go. For our peach, fuzzy peaches, let me see. Because yeah, peach tree. Peaches grow on trees, but if you like, just cared about the stick that it's on, right? Because you'd have the stick right here. And you have little offshoots. And then we can have our little peaches. Oh. And they just have the leaf connecting them, right? And they kind of like that Zelda music is iconic. Can't really get any better than that, can you? This is coming together quite well. Like it. Okay, now for the scariest part. One of the scariest parts. So we have the top of the sun right here. Line 1. Line 2. End of the sun. Practically, what is the middle? We're gonna extend out over here. Extend out over here. So we're gonna have to have Willy Wonka's chocolate nursery. Okay, let's do it. Nursery. Not the best handwriting in the world, but it'll do. Coming together, guys. Slowly but surely. Remember, we said these lines have to be absolutely straight. Then we can worry about bending them. Oh, let's get the plants here. These are gonna be the licorice, right? There we go. We're gonna do the trim. Means we're right here. We're gonna go high, this high, this high. I'm gonna repeat that over here. There we go. What I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna add the trim. And add this like little just line down there. Like that's necessary. And then a line right there. So I feel like that's necessary. Oh. Loving this more and more. I'm adequately surprised. I did not expect this to turn out like this. I was expecting me to like hate it quite quickly. I mean, there's glaring, terrible, obvious mistakes, but no way does that mean bad. This is like one of those, it has these on it, so I don't want to like really do the contour. So I'm just gonna, or not the contour, but like the dents in the center wheel. So we're just gonna do this. I'm gonna add a thing in between. And like that to it. It had like stripes on it, I recall. I mean, it's right in front of me, right? Oh, yeah, kind of. Oops. Well. Set that trim right there. Oop. Yeah, it did have like this on it. And it had the little flag in front, actually. And there's like this little cabin thing in front. Cabin thingy, wheel. And then we have our door. Remember, we want those lines to be straight. And then we'll worry about curving them. So I was a bit iffy about the high-tech C. But its consistency, the angles at which I can use it, and the fact that it's 4mm is really selling me right now. Like, really selling me. Yeah. So now is the kind of always scary debate if we use cross-hatching or not. Just hatching, not really. Yeah, any specific, right? What could we add down here? I think just like, let's not be lazy about it. If we're gonna add something, let's let it be significant, right? What's my favorite candy? This sounds dumb, but chocolate covered almonds are always great, but that's another circular thing. Why does all candy have to be circular? I really love chocolate covered almonds. So good. Dark chocolate covered almonds, specifically the ones I got from the market in Portugal. I can't remember the name of the market. It was like the center of town. It wasn't Time Out Market. I wasn't really... Time Out Market was okay. It wasn't anything special. Very... a bit too Americanized, right? Or just... yeah. Great food, but yeah. Anyways. More candy canes. Because it's more marketable if it's circular. Yeah. Probably more edible in some way, right? Lemon. I also do love... that's the thing, I don't like sour lemon stuff. I like just the lemony flavor. Like lemon tart. That technically is a treat, so maybe we could just do some lemon tarts over here. Throwing lemons out of them. Like lemon tart pastries are probably my favorite. Other than pastel de nata, you can't really go wrong. Just like a little lemon in each of these, I don't know. Gonna be a thing over here. Amorphous blobs and shapes. Oh. We're adding some of those finer details we've talked about. Adding trim to things. You could add those like little things, but I don't really want to. I think it's a bit too much. We'll add lines in the store. I was a bit reluctant to, but we'll... as long as they're straight, geez. This is where you can like really pick up a drawing. Not going too well. It's just the finer details you add. It's kind of like a video game. You know, you enjoy games so much more when the dev added just that one extra... they spent that extra day of coding, that extra day of modeling. There's that one extra bit that just sends it... that's why on my videos, I've released a ton of videos in you know, private. I've realized I just sit on a video for like a day. Like I literally just don't touch it. I don't look at it. Sometimes I'll look at it a tiny bit, but like I just let it sit there. I let it cook, let it roast, let it cool down. Actually, if you've been cooking, you gotta let it cool down. And then I pick it back up. I add the final touches. I send it off. Now this is a bit of a different stance, right? We don't really have much time to wait for it, right? But still, I think pretty well. What we can do here, is to give a sense of perspective and to kind of go against the grain of what exists. Add some floorboards. That kind of goes against that, but it's okay. Okay, now we're getting a bit offset, which is unfortunate. So we're going to take this line. We're going to mentally copy it over here. There, so now we have something to meet up with. Now we kind of just have to close in on that, so we'll do another one here. Trying to be as light as I can with the pen. Really like this pen too, because you can vary the line weight quite a bit. Yeah, this kind of messed up, so we'll just add extras in there, right? And we'll add one right here just to kind of sell that. Oh, it was always here, I promise. And now we can just start copying this all the way down here. We can kind of increase the size too. That was a mistake, but something we can do to kind of... Oh, should have redone that line. Remember, we are getting technically closer, right? And we can make this go down and... Yeah, that would be that one right there. We have this one over here. See, like, isn't that so much more fun? No, yeah, that doesn't really make sense right there, but I don't care. Cool. Now I'm just scared of smearing ink when I erase everything. Yep, I think we're done here. Let's erase, pray, and then erase. How about that? Uh-oh. I think someone just messaged me on Steam. I think it's one of those Steam scams. Yo, I accidentally reported you to the Steam admin because I thought you had, or I meant to report someone else. Go talk to them and give them your login information so they can fix it. Ridiculous. Never fall for those scams, guys. No Steam admin will ever contact you like through just DMs and asking you to add them as a friend. Plus, Steam admins technically don't even exist in that capacity, right? They don't have an account associated with it. Never click on links that people send you on Steam, especially if it's a friend that you haven't talked to for a very long time. Never ask people to hold your trade, right? Always use a verified, safe middleman for trading, like an actual real website that has proven to been used if you ever do trading like that. Just never give out your login information ever. There's literally no ever reason you should ever give out your trading information. If people have a pro league that they want you to watch a video for and then write a review for, don't do it unless you know them, and like heck, only do if you compete with them. And then again, if your friend's asking you to leave like reviews on stuff, let them earn it themselves. Right? All that good stuff, right? Yeah, let's stop adding. Be safe. Literally no reason ever. I'm not joking when I say this, guys. There is no reason ever, sorry, I'm doing this again, to ever give out your information. Ever. Like, I cannot stress that enough. Ever. I'm gonna respond to what's up. Why do you rename himself to Xbox Up 360? Now, this person did comment on one of my old add-ons a while ago. So I know they were real then, but who knows? Okay. I'm gonna like blow on this to hope it dries off. Ask me if I'm busy. I am, unfortunately. Please don't tell me that was an ink smear. Oh! No! Oh, no. It's smearing. My ink is smearing. No! Well, we'll take a picture of it now. That's unfortunate. Okay, well. I think that was a successful day though, everybody. I'm not gonna write a review for these because it was just fun, right? There's this I want to add though. Darn. That, oh, no. Dang it. Okay, whatever. I'm very happy with how this turned out. Yeah, I can't wait to see what Delano cooks up tonight. He has time. Please be patient, be careful, Delano, but I know you got it. I can't wait to see what he's been cooking. This one's gonna be awesome. But yeah, with that being said, everybody, thank you so much for joining me tonight. It's been a blast. I love the Promptathon so much, but I do get really burned out at the end, so I should calm down. I should be careful, right? Anyways, thank you guys so much for joining me, and I can't wait to see you guys tomorrow. Kind of a sudden ending, right? Yeah. Bye for now. Promptathon day 2, baby!